According to a new study, TikTok is ripe with mental health misinformation. More on that in moments, but first, let's talk pizza. Specifically, pizza ovens. There aren't that many pizza ovens made for indoor use. That's why the Uni Volt 12 is special. This indoor oven is now on sale for 30% off via Amazon, bringing the price down to $629. This deal is also available directly from the manufacturer. The Volt 12 made our list of the best pizza ovens, and for good reason. It's simply the best indoor pizza oven on the market. Not that there's all that much competition. It can reach temperatures of up to 850 degrees Fahrenheit, which cooks up a Neapolitan-style pie in around 90 seconds. And Nothing plans to launch the Phone 3, its first proper flagship, on July 1st, the company announced Tuesday. We already knew the phone was coming this summer thanks to a teaser Nothing shared during last month's The Android Show I.O. edition. During the segment, Nothing CEO Carl Pei said the new device will cost around $1,080, which would easily make it the most expensive handset the company has produced to date. It will be interesting to see how Nothing builds on the Phone 3A and 3A Pro, the two mid-range handsets the company released earlier this year. We reviewed both phones and felt they offered great value for the asking price of $379 and $459, respectively. We'll find out more about the new Phone 3 next month. You can find the latest gadget news, reviews, price drops, and more right now at Engadget.com. The internet is both excellent and horrible at spreading information and community. In one sense, it can provide access to so many people and perspectives that aren't available in a person's day-to-day life. At the same time, it can be ripe with misinformation and people who cause more harm than good. Now, a new study from The Guardian is revealing just how intertwined these two things can be. An investigation found that 52 out of the top 100 videos tagged #mental health tips contained at least some misinformation, according to a team of mental health professionals. These clips discussed conditions and experiences such as anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, trauma, neurodivergence, and more. TikTok is spreading misinformation by suggesting that there are secret, universal tips and truths that may actually make a viewer feel even worse, like a failure when these tips don't simply cure, said Amber Johnston, a British Psychological Society accredited psychologist who reviewed videos about trauma for The Guardian. The experts identified 4 major themes within the misleading and inaccurate information. The first, pathologizing normal emotions, came in videos that described everyday feelings such as tiredness or feeling anxiety around changes as clear indicators of specific mental health disorders. They seemed to imply that experiencing any symptoms of a mental health disorder meant the viewer must be living with it. Then there was misuse of therapeutic language, whether through inaccurately describing a mental health disorder or using words like abuse to explain certain actions without context or nuance. The third category was reportedly the most common: unevidenced treatments and false claims. These clips include claims that a certain method can heal trauma in just 1 hour, that ingesting certain things cause depression, and that manufactured supplements will ease anxiety. The last theme identified was anecdotal evidence. Videos in this area included recommendations to get inpatient treatment solely based on the creator's own experiences. Another showed someone in a hospital gown who implied that they were in a psychiatric unit for being too honest with their therapist. Misinformation is a tremendous issue across social media platforms, with many companies doing little to nothing about it. Take Meta, for example, which removed its fact-checking program in the U.S. this past April. Instead, it has opted for community notes that allow for crowdsourced responses to posts. TikTok has made multiple claims over the years that it's removing problematic content and inaccurate videos. In a statement shared with The Guardian, a TikTok spokesperson commended the app for being a place people can share and get support for their mental health experiences. There are clear limitations to the methodology of this study, which opposes this free expression and suggests that people should not be allowed to share their own stories. The spokesperson added that TikTok works with the World Health Organization and the NHS in the UK to provide accurate information, further claiming that the app removes 98% of harmful misinformation before it's reported to us. Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Today's show featured journalism by Engadget contributor Sarah Fielding and was produced by Spoken Layer. I'm Imran Sheikh, and as always, we'll talk more tomorrow.
Spoken Layer.